Hey friends, welcome back to Great Adventure. I'm your host Mark Guido, and we are once again boondocking out in the Nevada desert. This time to see the historic mining town of Goldfield. So stay tuned. This episode of Grand Adventure is proudly sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. Turn to bbb.org to find trustworthy and honest businesses wherever you travel in your RV. Central Nevada has to be one of the most sparsely populated regions in the lower 48. Only an estimated 200 vehicles per day travel here along Nevada Route 375, a 98-mile roadway known as the Extraterrestrial Highway that stretches from Crystal Springs to Warm Springs. It's so remote out here that you need to plan your fuel stops in advance. This gas station in the tiny hamlet of Rachel is the only pump we'll pass today for 192 miles. We have no choice but to stop, and you really don't want to know the price. Tiny Goldfield is the county seat of Nevada's Esmeralda County, despite having a population of less than 300. We're still traveling with the folks behind the YouTube channel Homie at Large. And for Goldfield, we're camping among the Joshua trees and wild burros of BLM land less than 3 miles outside of town. Goldfield became a boomtown following the discovery of gold here in 1902. Goldfield quickly reached a peak population around 20,000 people in 1906. Between 1903 and 1940, Goldfield's mines produced more than $86 million at then current prices. Wyatt and Virgil Earp came to Goldfield in 1904, and Virgil was hired as a Goldfield deputy sheriff in 1905, before dying of pneumonia later that year. Like many western mining towns, much of the town was destroyed by a fire in 1923, in this case caused by the explosion of a moonshine still. Several stone and brick buildings survived and remain today, notably the Goldfield Hotel, the Consolidated Mines Building, and the schoolhouse. George Wingfield, one of Nevada's entrepreneurs, saw the potential of Goldfield after mining took off at Tonopah, 27 miles to the north. Wingfield and his partner George S. Nixon formed the Goldfield Consolidated Mining Company. By 1906, they were worth $30 million. Wherever you travel across North America, the Better Business Bureau is right there with you to locate trustworthy businesses along the way. Whether you need to find the right RV dealer, a new set of tires, emergency repairs to your rig, or even that perfect restaurant, BBB is right there with you. BBB stands for Trust, Integrity, Honesty, and Transparency. When you see the BBB Accredited Business Seal, you know that business is committed to the highest standards of ethical business practices. Start your journey today at bbb.org. By 1910, Goldfield's population had declined to less than 5,000. Part of the problem was the increasing cost of pumping brine out of the diggings, making them uneconomic. By 1912, ore production had dropped to $5 million, and the largest mining company left town in 1919. But gold exploration continues in and around the town today. George Wingfield built the Goldfield Hotel from 1907 to 1908 at a cost of between $300,000 and $400,000, making it the most spectacular hotel in Nevada at the time of its completion. Its 150 rooms were each fitted with in-room telephones and pile carpets, and many had private baths. The lobby was trimmed in mahogany, with black leather upholstery and gilded columns. It also featured an elevator and crystal chandeliers. Champagne is said to have flowed down the front steps in the opening ceremony. These stone walls forming the hotel's foundation of the first floor and basement were built of gray granite quarried in Rockland, California. This was opulent accommodation for executives visiting the Goldfield mines, but as mining tapered off, the hotel fell into disrepair. U.S. Army airmen serving at the nearby Tonopah Missile Range and their spouses housed in the facility through World War II. Then the Goldfield Hotel closed its doors for good. A number of owners have struggled since the 1980s to refurbish and reopen the hotel. The International Car Forest of the Last Church in Goldfield is the dream project of two Nevada artists, Chad Sorg and Mark Rippey. As he was driving through Goldfield, Sorg saw a car standing on its nose in the sand. Sorg discovered that this car was the work of Rippey, and by 2011, Sorg had moved to Goldfield to help Rippey expand their forest, that today includes over 40 vehicles balanced delicately on their ends or stacked atop one another. The two artists have since parted ways, following an angry falling out at a party. The road past our camp ends a couple of miles west at Gemfield, a massive concentration of diverse minerals all within one small area. This is a pay-to-dig rock-hounding site, featuring 6 different types of chalcedony, a variety of native silica quartz. The deposit found at Gemfield is thought to be the largest deposit of gemstone quality chalcedony in the U.S., exhibiting many different colors and patterns, and is said to be perfect for polishing or rock tumbling. Tools like picks, shovels, and other hand tools are allowed and encouraged at Gemfield, while power tools are forbidden. Visitors are charged $1 per pound for what they take, with everything on the honor system. This was the 100 stamp combination mill, just across US 95 from our campsite. Homie and I are out exploring what remains of this once massive facility. Consolidated Mining dug and added at Alkali, Nevada, to deliver water 10 miles to the combination mill. Today, several ponds provide the wild burros with water, along with a brick hot tub to capture the geothermically heated water produced by Alkali Hot Springs. The private landowner allows the public access to the springs, so pack it in and pack it out if you visit for a soak. The road past Alkali Hot Springs continues for another 20 miles to the isolated lithium mines of Silver Peak, where the mineral is extracted from heavy brine flooding a dry lake bed, as one of the only lithium mining operations for transportation batteries in the U.S. Silver Peak is one of the oldest mining communities in Nevada, although it's home to fewer than 150 people today.
So we truly hope that you've enjoyed visiting Goldfield with us. Now, coming up next week, we're going to change compass directions once again and head north. So if you're not yet a Grand Adventurer, now is the perfect time to go smash that little red subscribe button down there in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And ring that notification bell to be sure that you never miss a Grand Adventure each and every Wednesday evening. Now, we'd be honored if you shared the channel with your friends, family, and on social media. Understand, it is extremely important to us that if you like this episode, please be sure to give us a big thumbs up down below. And while you're down below, you'll find the comment section. And we always love to hear from you each week. So until next Wednesday, please remember, life is nothing but a grand adventure. We'll see you then.